I'm going to show you the new compressor limiter function that we have on the Hearback Pro mixer. So to start with, I'm going to turn up some drums here so we can hear what we're doing. And to get into the settings, you're going to hold the aux button for 4 seconds. Now at 2 seconds, it's going to go into signals mode. Keep holding it until you see all of these bottom row knobs go to a teal color. So hold it. 2 seconds, we're at signals, and then 4 seconds, here we are. If you've got the latest overlay, which is 1.12 or later, it will show what each of these knobs does. Now, you don't have to have the overlay. You just will have to know that the first knob is the threshold, second knob is the attack, third knob is release. The fourth knob actually doesn't do anything on the knob, but it shows the compression or gain reduction meter. So right now, the threshold is all the way up, meaning that we're not going to be engaging at all. That's kind of off, which some people would think off would be all the way to the left with the knob, but this is a threshold rather than a level. So if we want to basically set a limit, as we bring this down, you can see this is starting to light up here. And if you have an overlay, you actually get a little bit more granularity on that. When this thing starts limiting, it actually will show there at the top screen. Now, if I start bringing my threshold lower, it's going to start engaging at even a lower level. And you can see this is compressing like crazy now. And you can play with the attack and release time. So like we're doing drums, if you wanted it to have like a really fast attack and release, you could lower both of these, and now it's gonna attack and release very quickly, versus like you could have a fast attack but maybe a slow release. So once it'll engage very quickly, but it won't let off for quite a while. So you can kind of play with these. If you don't really know where to set them, a good place is to kind of maybe do them just straight up to start with. But for threshold, you really kind of have to find the sweet spot for that. Now, this is actually not saved to the preset. This is a global setting, so wherever you put this, it's going to stay there until you come back in and make adjustments. So this is really something that the engineer should set up. So it's a very handy feature. It's not necessarily a good tool for everybody, but for those that need protection, especially if you're in like a country like the UK where there are some laws that you have to have a limiter, then this is a great tool. Or if you want to set this up for your musicians that are going to be using it, you just got to make sure that you've got the threshold set and your attack and release kind of set in good positions for whatever the current mix is. Otherwise, if you don't have this set up well, then it can absolutely destroy your mix. So don't use it unless you need it.